All right, Saturday games. We got the Packers a little bit over a touchdown favorite. We've got the Colts, by the way, Packers against Browns. And then we've got the Colts against the Cardinals. Colts have been on a roll. Cardinals have not. Cardinals a 1.5-point favorite at home. What do you see in Saturday action?
Yeah, let's start with the nightcap because I know this one has a bigger impact on the Titans fans out there. Should Tennessee lose tonight, although you said that's an impossibility and
Blood
Indianapolis
bank, they're
wins,
winning.
suddenly the AFC South gets to be a lot more hotly contested than what we thought it was going to be 4 or 5 weeks ago. So when we look at this Colts team, I think the betting market has caught up to them. I mean, this is a game last week where you could have bet the Indianapolis Colts plus 4.5 before they go out and beat the Patriots, and Arizona loses outright as a double-digit favorite to the Lions. I do think you get an all-in effort from Arizona, but I worry about them defensively. I mean, this is a group that overachieved for the better part of the season. Water now finally starting to meet its level, and we've seen their ability or lack thereof to stop the run really table off without J.J. Watt. Now, offensively, DeAndre Hopkins is just a receiver, and we talk in greater context about how a wideout doesn't impact things that greatly. But I can't argue with the productivity from Kyler Murray and company with and without Hopkins on the field. I mean, his yards per attempt falls off. The running ability for this team falls off, and it puts an increased amount of stress on some of their secondary options. And with Rondale Moore a little bit banged up, I mean, Christian Kirk has to become the true number one. Let's see if that can pay dividends. But the Colts are playing well, 8-3 in their last 11. They were able to win despite Carson Wentz only completing 5 passes. Jonathan Taylor has been a bell cow. I do think the Colts are going to have to lighten his workload a little bit to keep him fresh. But at +1 or even -1 for Indianapolis, there ain't a whole lot of wiggle room there. I'd feel more comfortable going over the Colts team total at 24 because if Indianapolis is going to cover here, I think it's their offense with a breakout performance. So I would go over 24 with the Indianapolis Colts. As far as the early game is concerned, tough spot for Cleveland. Short week, running it back, having played on Monday to go up to Green Bay on Saturday. This is a Packers team that we know right now controls its own destiny for the number 1 seed in the NFC. It appears that Marquez Valdez-Scantling is a long shot to play, so that changes some of Green Bay's big play potential over the top. I love some of the comments that have come out, talking about Devontae Adams. We saw the Ravens essentially throw 3 defensive backs at him. I don't think the Browns will have that luxury, so Denzel Ward is going to be tasked with trying to neutralize him there. I think Cleveland can run the ball. They can shorten the game. And in my opinion, I think the Browns could be a live underdog here, catching 7.5. Not sure they'll have enough to win it. But if you're asking me to pick a side, I like Cleveland plus the points more so than I like laying the lumber with Green Bay.